Happy Thoughtful Thursday. Last time we talked about the value of information, and I gave you an example about our family probably having COVID and realizing that finding out whether or not we did was not worth the time or effort. But there are other times on the flip side when you're making a decision where it's actually really useful to sort of dig in and get more information. So this past week, my husband and a caregiver and I were supporting a family member, and it looked like she needed to maybe go to the hospital, and it wasn't totally clear. And our inclination was to just take her. But we paused and we said, hang on, there's a new medication on board. Let's call the doctor who prescribed that medication to see if that could be causing this sickness. So our inclination, our urge was to just get her help right away. But when we paused, we said, no, there's more information we could get from a valuable source. So we waited for a few hours, and we were ready to call 911 if we needed to, or take her to the hospital. But what was interesting is that we paused, we kind of calmed down, kept things safe and healthy. And when the doctor called, said, absolutely, that could be the culprit. Here's what you need to do to support her. We talked to them later in the day. They supported us through the whole process. So that information had high value, a trusted, reliable source who could give us real information in real time in dealing with a highly stressful situation. Now, you might find there are situations that are less sort of potentially catastrophic that you might be facing, but are as equally as important. Like, do I pursue this career or job? Do I look at this school? Do I make this life change for myself? It's important to recognize the value of information when it's providing you some powerful information that's really useful, or when it's time to just say, this is good enough. It's not going to improve our decision making. Let's go forward powerfully into action. I hope this supports you. Happy Thoughtful Thursday.